Welcome to Liz Art Studios. Today we are going to be doing a weaving project. What is a weaving? Well, a weaving is all those things that are made with thread that we put on ourselves. The clothes are made of weavings, the curtains are made of weavings, even the fabric, sometimes umbrellas are made of weaving. So everything around us that we wear are made of weavings. And today I'm going to show you the simple process of making a paper weaving like this one right here. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what materials you need to gather from around your house to start making this beautiful weaving. Okay, so just pay attention and look. So here's what you need. You need today a white piece of paper that you could take from around the house. You need a newspaper, okay, just a page from the newspaper that you're going to be cutting up. Okay, so paper, newspaper, a pair of scissors that you're going to need to cut. You're going to need a permanent, well, just a marker just to draw some lines, or you could also use a pencil if you have pencil at home, okay? And you could also use some glue, all right? So glue stick would be fine, just not to make a mess. And today we are going to be making this weaving right here that you see, okay? Now, all around the world, different cultures have made weavings since the beginning of civilization, okay? And today I'm gonna show you how to do this. So let's begin really quick, okay? The first thing that you need to do today is take your piece of paper, your white piece of paper, and you're going to fold it in half, just like this. We put, remember boys and girls, we put corner to corner, we fold, okay? Now, this is the trick to doing a weaving, okay? Because on a weaving, we need to have a loom. And on this loom, we're gonna have a thread, let me show you right here, that is going to go up and down, and one that is going to go left and right, okay, or right and left, all right? So those are the way, that's the way that the threads are gonna go, all right? We are going to use paper, but if not, it will be threads, okay? So to make that loom, which we are going to be working on, you need to draw some lines. But let me show you how to do this, because if not, the paper is cut up wrong, okay? So you take from the fold, you see the fold right here? You see this fold right here? Well, you're gonna go from the fold and you are going to draw in the middle one line from the fold all the way to here. You're gonna stop. This is going to be an imaginary line that you have right here, okay? Imaginary, you don't have to draw it, just look. And you're gonna draw a line halfway. Then you're gonna draw another line halfway and stop. Draw another line halfway and stop. Now I have 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna do the same, but in the middle, like here, and here, and here, and another one right here. And we always stop at the line. Why? Because when we cut, we're not gonna lose a piece of paper, all right? So let me show you how I cut this, all right? And now make a loom. So I cut in the middle first. I don't know why I always cut in the middle. I always do that, I don't know why. And then I cut towards one side, and then I do the other side. Okay, and now that I finished cutting, I open it up. I'm gonna use and fold it back just a little bit, just like this, so it's nice to use, okay? So now I'm gonna start using the newspaper. I need to make some strips of newspaper. So what am I gonna do? I am going to take the newspaper, and this is very simple. You don't have to open it and cut one at a time. No, 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 no. Here's what I did with this newspaper previously. What I did was I took a bunch of papers together. Okay, I'm just gonna take less now so you see how it works. Okay, because I'm used to this, so I do it and they come out really quick. But you just cut all the way up and cut at the end, and then you have a bunch of strips of newspaper. That's all you need. So then you turn the newspaper around and right here, okay? Now, I don't need the scissors anymore or the newspaper, so I'm gonna keep it there. I need my, let's call them threads, my pieces, my strips of paper, of newspaper. And this is the trick to doing a weaving, so pay attention, okay? Very closely. Here's what you're going to do. There's a trick to this, okay? You have to go below, above, below, above, below, above, and below. And you have to move your paper all the way to the top. Just like that, you see? Now, when you're gonna do the next one, you need to do the opposite. Tin, 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 opposite. Okay? So if this newspaper went below this one, under, another word for below is under, okay? Now it has to go above, okay? On top of it. So look what I do. I take the newspaper and I go on top of this one and below or under the other one. So it's above and under, above and under, above and under. And I pull. So like that I begin my weaving, you see? Now, the next step is to repeat everything like we did it. So if here in the first one, it was below, the newspaper went below, now I need to repeat that, okay? And I need to repeat it here. And it's gonna be like a pattern, okay? My students have looked at patterns before, so we know how to do patterns. And we just continue this until the end, just like that. And now what do we need to do? Do we need to go below or above? What do you think? Look at this, below or above? What do I need to do here? Below? Ooh, we need to go above, on top of this one, right here, and below the next one. Now, sometimes when you get to the end, you have to turn the paper around because it gets a little bit difficult. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm turning the paper around to just make it go through the little incision that I have there. And like that, it's not so difficult to finish the project, okay? To finish the weaving. So, there we go. Okay, and now our weaving is ready. And we have learned the basic technique to make a weaving. This is how our clothes, our curtains, our cushions, our towels, everything is made. Because everything that is a weaving is made by this machine called the loom. And we have made a white loom right here. And then we use some paper to make this awesome weaving. Now, if you have at your house color paper, you can make a weaving in color with the newspaper, and that is fine. And you know what? Save your weaving for next week, because next week we are going to be using this weaving. We're gonna finish it up with something very special. It's gonna be a surprise, and you're gonna see how nice it looks, and we're gonna hang it up on your wall at your house. So I hope you enjoyed this class, and I will see you in the next session of basic weaving. Okay? Bye bye. Have a nice week.